Decided to cut £20 billion from the health service right across England, and that £20 billion is more than has ever been cut in any health service anywhere in the world.
As Karen said, I'm a physio. I'm based up at Breakneck Health Centre. The reason I'm here today is because I believe in the NHS. I've always been really proud to work for an organisation where we treat everybody the same. It doesn't matter where they come from, what the backgrounds are, we treat them all the same. And I want that NHS to carry on. I want it to still be there when my children grow up.
I'm the full-time officer for the Royal College of Midwives, and our members at Bolton have had to reorganise themselves. They've cut the closures to Bury, Rochdale, Hull maternity services, have transferred the staff and our members into the hospital at Bolton. Bolton's increased their numbers of deliveries from 4,500 to 6,500 deliveries, births per year over the last 2 years.
This fight is not just the fight of Bolton trade unions and the Bolton staff. This fight is all our fight. Communities must work with health workers to fight and defend the NHS. We've got to defend the services for the people that we serve and for the people of our communities. So this is a citizenship issue.
With Bolton Hospital, which is in my constituency, it's the second largest hospital which has an A&E. It serves not just the people of Bolton, but people across Greater Manchester as well. It's a massively busy NHS, and impacts of cuts is going to be tremendous on our hospital. So I can assure you that I will be fighting and campaigning with you to make sure that Bolton Hospital does not have any services cut, staffs are not cut, and that the A&E is maintained and that it continues to serve the people of Bolton. You have my assurance on that. Thank you for listening.
One of the things we've always said in Bolton, we're not fighting for Bolton Hospital at the expense of anywhere else. If a hospital down the road closes, what means is that they'll have to come to us, and then our hospital will be overcrowded and we won't have space and we'll be queuing and people will end up with worse care here. We need all the hospitals in Greater Manchester and we need all the accidents and emergencies.
I come here to look, but I'm so moved with you all being here. And the way I say to this government is, the national health belongs to us, not them. We paid into this national health and we intend to keep it. There should be no cuts. The population's growing all the time. The government are taking us back to draconian ways of poverty where people died, young and old, because they couldn't gain the services that they required. What we need to do is fight and say no cuts. We don't want any cuts whatsoever.
The building up the road, the hospital, it's bricks and mortar. It's the people who work in there that provide the care, the services that make the NHS. It's the rest of you public sector workers who provide the fabric that holds together this society that we believe in. So don't be apologetic, because when them jobs go, them services go. When them services go, we end up with a society that's based on greed, self-interest and privilege. And we're not going to accept that in Bolton. Born and bred in Bolton, my kids were born up at that hospital, and we'll fight to save that hospital with every breath that we've got.
So I bring a message of solidarity to you and your families from the peer in Bolton. We are absolutely proud to stand by you today.
Well, so please, let's all unite all over the country. No cuts to our national health. We intend to keep it and we will fight you to the end to keep that in our grasp. Thank you very much.
We'll fight with every method we've got. And if that method means, as trade unionists, taking it back to our unions and demanding that there's a general strike to protect. It's not about money. This is not about money or contracts. This is to defend everything we believe in that was fought for by our parents and grandparents. That's already been mentioned. And we will bloody fight. Thank you.